of 2 days until Christmas. I'm so excited. All right, friends, we're going to be reading the Berenstain Bears and the very first Christmas today. It is by Jan and Mike Berenstain. The bear cubs love Bible stories, and Papa Bear loves reading them to his cubs. It's Christmas Eve, cubs. Time to settle down for the night, Papa said. Are you going to read to us before we go to sleep, Papa? Asked Sister. Honey, clapped. Please, she asked. Papa smiled. Of course. How about a story from our storybook Bible? How about a story from the very first Christmas? Asked Brother. The very first Christmas it is. A young woman named Mary lived in the city of Nazareth. An angel came from God to give Mary wonderful news. The angel greeted her and said, You are blessed by the Lord. Mary was afraid, but the angel comforted her, saying, Fear not, for you are special to God. You are special to God. You will have a baby boy who you will name Jesus. He will be the Son of the Highest. And Mary said, How can this be, since I am not yet married? With God, nothing is impossible, the angel told her. And Mary said, I am the servant of the Lord. At that time, everyone in the Holy Land was to be counted and put on a list. Mary was going to marry Joseph, whose family came from Bethlehem, so they went to travel to Bethlehem to be counted, even though it was almost time for Mary to have her baby. When Mary and Joseph got to Bethlehem, it was very crowded. The only place that they could find to stay was the stable at an inn. It was warm and dry, and that is where Mary had her baby. She wrapped him in cloths and laid him in a manger where the animals ate. Nearby, shepherds were watching over their flocks, and an angel came to them in a bright light, and they were afraid. Don't be afraid, said the angel. I bring good news for everyone. Today, Christ the Lord is born. You will find the baby lying in a manger. And suddenly the other angels joined him, saying, Glory to God and peace on earth. The shepherds hurried to Bethlehem. They saw Mary and Joseph with baby Jesus lying in a manger. And then they told everyone they met what they had seen. The King has been born, they all shouted joyfully. After Jesus was born, 3 wise men came from the east to the holy city of Jerusalem. They asked, Where is the child who is born a king? We have seen his star and followed it here to worship him. King Herod, who ruled the land, heard about the wise men and their journey. He was worried. Who was this child who people call a king? He told the wise men to find a child, and when they did, tell him where he was. The wise men followed the star that went before them. It led them to the house where Mary and Joseph and Jesus were staying. The wise men bowed down and worshipped Jesus. They gave him gold and other precious gifts. God told them in a dream not to go back to King Herod, so they left and traveled back home another way. And an angel came to Joseph in a dream and told him King Herod was angry with them. He was to take Mary and Jesus to safety in Egypt. So Joseph, Mary, and Jesus traveled to Egypt and lived there until Herod was dead. And then they went back to the town of Nazareth in the Holy Land, and that is where Jesus grew up. And that's the end. I always like reading about the Berenstain Bears. They're a very fun family, and they told the story of Jesus being born. Isn't that super fun? I liked that a lot. Okay, friends. Well, so we have 2 days until Christmas. Here's my little nativity lantern. It's got Joseph and Mary and baby Jesus, and then the Star of Bethlehem in it. It's very nice. All right. Well, friends, that's all I have for you guys today. It's a pretty short story, but we are getting real busy and ready to go and celebrate Christmas. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Are you doing anything fun for Christmas Eve tomorrow? You are? I know that I'm going to be going to my church service, and then I'm going to be, we like to stay up and watch a movie before Santa comes, and then usually we're asleep when he comes. So we stay up and we watch a Christmas movie, and then we go to bed, and then we wake up in the morning and Santa's come. Isn't that so fun? So much fun. All right, friends, I will see you again tomorrow for Christmas Eve story. It's gonna be so much fun. All right, friends? Okay? Merry Christmas!